Have you ever paused just because a black cat crossed your path? You're not alone. All around the world, black cats have been blamed, feared, misunderstood, and sometimes even worshipped. But why? What's the truth behind the superstition? Are black cats really cursed? Or are they just one of the most misjudged animals on the planet? In this video, we're diving deep into the mystery, the myths, and the real truth about black cats. By the end, you'll never look at them the same way again. Before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's completely free, and it gives us the motivation to keep creating these eye-opening videos for you. Let's get started. So, why do people think black cats are unlucky? This idea goes way back, like Middle Ages back. In Europe, people started associating black cats with witchcraft. The church at the time was cracking down on anything that seemed pagan or unexplainable. Witches were blamed for all kinds of things: disease, crop failure, storms, and black cats somehow got swept into that chaos. People believed witches could transform into black cats to sneak around at night. And if a black cat happened to show up near someone's house, that house was suspected of housing a witch. No proof, just fear. And that fear turned deadly, both for people and for cats. Fast forward to modern times, and unfortunately, some of that fear still lingers. You'd be surprised how many people avoid adopting black cats because of old superstitions passed down for generations. But not all cultures see black cats the same way. In fact, some celebrate them. In Egyptian mythology, black cats were sacred. In Celtic lore, black cats were thought to bring wealth. In Japanese culture, a black cat crossing your path is seen as a positive omen. And in German folklore, the direction the cat walks, left or right, can determine whether it's good or bad luck. The bottom line? Superstition is a human invention, and it really depends on where you are in the world. Let's look at the reality, not the rumors. Here's the truth. Black cats are just cats. They purr, they play, they nap in the sun. They're not witches in disguise, they're not cursed, and they definitely don't have some evil force following them around. In fact, let's talk about their genetics for a moment. Black fur is the result of a gene called melanism, the opposite of albinism. This gene not only gives cats their gorgeous dark coats, but some researchers believe it might also boost their immune systems, making them more resistant to certain diseases, including some forms of feline HIV. So ironically, the very thing people feared, their black coat, might actually make them stronger. Also, did you know that black cats are masters of disguise in the wild? That dark fur helps them blend in at night, giving them an edge when hunting or hiding. They're natural ninjas. Let's pause here. Are you enjoying the video so far? If yes, show some love and hit that subscribe button right now. It's a small action for you, but it's huge for us. It supports this channel and keeps us going. Alright, back to our black cat breakdown. So why don't they get adopted as much? It's heartbreaking, but true. Black cats are the least likely to be adopted from shelters. They're often overlooked in favor of lighter-colored cats. Some people even believe they're harder to photograph, which hurts their chances of getting noticed online. But anyone who's lived with a black cat knows they're anything but ordinary. They're sleek, elegant, and often have incredibly expressive eyes. Their personalities can range from goofy and playful to calm and snuggly, just like any other cat. But because of old beliefs and biases, they're still fighting an unfair stigma. There are even real stories of people adopting black cats and being told things like, "Are you sure? They're bad luck," or "Don't let it near your newborn." It's ridiculous, and it needs to stop. Here's a true story I heard recently. A woman adopted a black cat from a shelter where he had been sitting for almost 7 months. He was healthy, affectionate, and had no behavior issues, but nobody wanted him, just because he was black. The moment she brought him home, he curled up on her lap and stayed there for hours. She named him Shadow, not because he was dark, but because he followed her everywhere like a little shadow. Today, he's the heart of their home. He greets guests, he cuddles her during tough times, and he even sleeps next to her baby like a protective big brother. Tell me that's cursed? tell me that's unlucky, because to her, shadow is a blessing. Let's bust some more myths. Black cats are aggressive. False. Behavior comes down to the cat's upbringing and personality, not their fur. They're harder to bond with. Wrong again. Some of the most loving cats in the world are black. They don't judge us. Why do we judge them? They don't show up well in pictures. Okay, maybe they need a little better lighting, but have you seen their eyes glow? They're stunning. If you take the time to photograph them right, they're incredibly photogenic. So what can we do to change things? Start by changing the conversation. If someone says, "A black cat crossed my path, now I'll have bad luck," tell them, "No, you just got lucky enough to meet a beautiful animal." If you're thinking about getting a pet, don't skip past the black ones. Go meet them. Spend time. You might be surprised by the connection you feel. And if you already have a black cat, celebrate them. Post about them. Share their story. The more people see the truth, the faster we break the myths. Before we wrap up, if this video made you see black cats in a new light, or if it touched your heart, please subscribe to the channel right now. It costs nothing, but it helps us grow and create more videos that matter. And if you've got a black cat story of your own, drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear how your cat became part of your life. Let's give black cats the love and respect they deserve. Not just one day a year, but every day. Thanks for watching. Stay kind, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.